Hello, I'm Santiago. I'm back on the fifth journal, I believe. Fifth journal, crazy. I can't believe we're here. Okay, so before reading this, I was actually playing board games with my friends. So I'm recording this in my friend's apartment. Really cool, right? What better than to be with my culture, playing board games, talking about life, something great. Now, we've all doing your thing, so now I'm just here alone. I asked everybody to be quiet, so I record this. Honestly, it was really easy to read the article because I had just been finished hanging out with friends. Honestly, it was great. Exactly what I needed before I read. Honestly, awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, let's begin. So, Joseph Murieta was his name. Was a celebrated California bandit. He was basically displaced when the United States took over California, and he was displaced from, I believe, the two generations his family lived there, which is insane. Like, imagine living somewhere your whole life and then you're just displayed to one thing or another. I mean, well, it's kind of happening right now, which is crazy to say. Like, with the ICE things, it's like people have lived here for like their whole lives. Like, they got here when they were 7, but they were born here and they're old. They've lived here more of their life than they were in the other country, and they're getting booted out. Crazy. Like, I can't believe that happening. Like, the amount of shifts. He was abandoned. He held back to the community, but the reason was because of the Mexican American War, and they lived there. But then I guess the U.S. came and they were like, "Oh wait, you guys are foreigners. You guys don't belong here. Like, get away." The Anglo Americans were like going to mobs, and like they would be really mean. Like, they Joaquin Morieta's is it mistress or wife or fiance or something like that, got raped by them, which is crazy just because he didn't like him. And his brother brother was murdered by Anglo Americans because he was not from there. Reminds me very similar to situations that are happening right now, which just completely piss me off. It makes me angry, and it makes me like disbelieve that things that happened about 100 years ago, about to be 200 years ago, can still be happening now, and it's being televised, which is very crazy, very, very crazy. And to battle it, Joaquin Murieta, he decided to become like a Robin Hood. Basically, he would fight them back before fighting them. He was like, he had the dream, or some would say that's where the American dream comes from him, because he essentially started fighting for what he believed in, and maybe not peacefully, like he was attacking them or whatnot. He had to. He was exiled from his homeland, and kind of his homeland became the exile. It's weird. So he would fight back. I mean, go for him. Good for him, because getting removed from something you've known your whole life is horrible. He was like, he tried himself to become a beacon of hope and freedom, something to give resistance to the imperialism the U.S. was doing. Because, to be fair, that's all he's known his whole life. That is who he was. I mean, it's who he is. Of course, he's gonna want to fight back. And honestly, he wasn't a criminal, although he's labeled by them. He was just using his social and moral to defy California, because California treated him like literal shit, literal shit. Completely disregarded his family and was like, "Oh, you don't belong here. Goodbye." Pissed off. Like, so you're saying just because I wasn't born here when it was the U.S. or I don't look the part, you won't want me here? Crazy. Honestly, bullshit. I call bullshit. Literal bullshit. But from there, I would say is where the American dream came of being accepted and wanting this and wanting peace. I mean, it stemmed from a bad thing. Like, what he was doing is still bad, but I mean, he was kind of battling bad with bad, so it's kind of justified, I would say. It's like an ethical boundary there that is different than most, but for sure the Anglos deserved that after they did what they did to him. I mean, horrible people. Horrible, horrible people. So, yeah, horrible people. I mean, I don't know how anyone could live for that long, and just like, honestly, after they did that to his family, it's crazy. So, all in all, Joaquin Murrieta was a good person, in my opinion. Very good person. Fought for what he believed in and fought back everything that opposed to him. He did what he could in his things. He fought unjust laws like the mining tax, which is outrageous. He defined who it was to be, I guess you could say, an American. Well, thank you.